King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah. Indeed. 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 Appreciate it. What's going on with everybody? How you doing? How you feeling? Hopefully your afternoon is going good. Job ain't stressing you out too much. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Getting that ambiance together. You know, I need an inset. Gotta have an inset, bro. We ain't had a, well, I can't about the lie. I said we ain't had an episode without an inset, but we have. I don't like doing them though. Not having an inset to actually make me not want to record. It's good with everybody, man. Oh, I am tired. I am tired. But y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all ain't trying to hear that. Got a couple things to react to. One tragic. But one is par for the course. Gonna react to DJ Akademiks or whatever people be calling him. Decided to pop outside to a Kendrick Lamar concert. Crazy thing is, it was the one I was really trying to go to, but I had other obligations. So I had to make a choice, which is, I mean, it is what it is. It come with life. But he popped into the great state. I feel odd saying that, but the great state of Michigan. I'm an Ohio transplant, and I moved up to Michigan. So, you know, we got Ohio, Michigan got they back and forth or whatever, but I currently reside in Michigan. So we gonna react to Akademiks going to, of all places, Motown, Detroit, land of the real. Check out the Kendrick Lamar concert, bro. The things he said, like the things he say, I'm kind of bothered by it on a personal level. When I know he's a clown and I shouldn't be bothered by it at all, but I'm kind of bothered by it a little bit. So let me throw the ears on. We're gonna react to it. Then we're gonna get to some tragic news that kind of ties into this. Let me throw the ears on while I'm doing that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help keep the YouTube police outside so while we smoking and drinking and chilling and doing all the stuff that we do on this channel. We ain't got to worry about YouTube police coming in here checking to see what the smell in the room is. It's kush for men. You know, worry about what's in your cup or mine. That's apple juice day. Like apple juice junkie. Plus, it's not a late show. I don't really drink on the channel. You know, it's like the late night episode or something. We just chopping it up. But let me get this screen share for y'all. This is courtesy of Chigs Smooth. I'm really using Chigs Smooths because this is the first place I see Akademiks in his little comments about Michigan or Detroit. It was really about Detroit, but it's all the same. So let's tap in on what Akademiks had to say, and I'll say what I need to say after that. Hold on, where my lighter at though? All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Well, here we go, you guys. After DJ Akademiks recently got into it with Absol and also a bunch of Kendrick fans, Akademiks finally pulled up to the show. Now, if anybody thought they was gonna catch him at the New York show, LA show, shit, maybe even Toronto show, think again. Akademiks pulled up to the tour tonight, June 10th, at the Detroit, Michigan show. Looks like he got a suite at the show to not only witness greatness, but also hate watch and critique. Just like I told you guys in the video yesterday, both Kendrick and Drake fans have been nitpicking at each other just to see who's bigger. If somebody's show doesn't sell out, or if your fans at the show...
I want to correct that just a little bit. Just a little pushback. It's not the fans, it's the stands. We need to make sure we always clarify the difference. It don't be the fans on either side. Because I know some Drake fans who kind of like not happy with Homeboy right now. But they still supportive. You know what I'm saying? They fans. It's the stands on both sides that cause the problems. I just wanted to clarify on that.
Are not singing every single lyrics to the song. If a fan buys beer and it's not cold, best believe fans are going to report it as a negative. Here's Akademiks critiquing the Kendrick and SZA show.
I'm in the middle of the trenches. I'm in the middle of the K-Box right now. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you. Look, I just seen like 4 of them niggas let it been crip walking all day. Jesus, holy, oh man. You know the baddies out still. Holy, all right.
Is it me or is he listening to Kendrick in the car? You know he didn't drive himself. He was chauffeured. He probably got some security with him because it's Detroit, and most people who are not built to be in Detroit usually got somebody to handle their work for them with them. Detroit ain't the place for the weak. Trust me, I know. We're gonna talk about that too. But I just noticed that's my second time watching this video. I'm like, is homie listening to Kendrick in the car?
Right.
Let's go back for a little bit.
Holy, oh man. You know the baddies out still. Holy. All right. All right. It's gonna be interesting up in here, man. And I told you, man, there ain't no real drip. Okay.
You better go straight?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You gotta pop out and show niggas.
You came here tonight with your best friend in the whole wide world, makes some noise right now. Listen, you came here tonight with your best friend from day one in the whole wide world, makes some noise right now, you know?
Hey, I ain't gonna never tell another man how to spend their money. But for him to supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, comfortable around us's, comfortable around the people, you picked that suite all by yourself for a reason, my boy. Him being in that suite, instead of some dope seats or whatever, like I've been watching other content creators who actually go to these shows, they amongst the people. This dude's so scary. He got a suite. He don't want nobody around him. He probably slid in without nobody knowing he was there and slid right on out. But this also proves what I be saying. Akademiks not stupid. He not stupid. You know, he knew what it was in Detroit. You don't play around in Detroit. You just don't. You don't play around in Detroit.
I gotta be able to critique the show. That's what I'm in. Then we go everywhere. I couldn't make Inglewood, so I pulled up here.
Is it he couldn't make Inglewood? Or he wasn't allowed into Inglewood? There's a difference. You come in from Jersey to Detroit. So, I mean, closer trip, shorter trip. But, I mean, the Toronto show is next, if I'm not mistaken. Why would you not hold out another, day or two or whatever? A couple of days, no more than 2 days, because I don't think it was no more than 2 days between the dates. I thought he was supposed to be nice and cozy wozy at the Toronto show. I'm telling you, there's more to this story. He at this show to save face because he ain't got no plug or no hookup to get no tickets in Toronto, and he probably not welcome there either because Drake ain't messing with him. And he got to be careful on how he play this because Drake find out you was at the show and you was enjoying the show. You was really taking the show in and you wasn't talking that talk that you be talking. He gonna push you further out the boat. You're already not in it. At least they let you touch it right now. All right, Drake find out he out there playing Kendrick in the car. You already know that what was just, is it Spotify or is it Apple Music? Kendrick Kendrick's song was the number one played by him. Be careful, man. He specialized in playing defense, and he ain't doing too good of a job at it because you letting your Kendrick fandom show, bro. But I'm gonna let you go and finish talking your mess before I start talking mine.
What you say?
Oh, hell no. You got white people at the Kendrick show say nigga, that's a problem. Oh, yeah.
K-Bots. That's Ford Field. It's packed. I'm gonna say it again. That's Ford Field, and it's packed. People in Detroit don't play about their money. They'll let a big act come in and not go. If you ain't worth it, Detroit gonna let you know you ain't worth it. That's what make Detroit so unique on the tour. It's the Midwest. Detroit is built off the auto industry that's struggling, and a lot of people that's in that building work in the auto industry. So if they chose to spend money on Kendrick, for one, that tells you they felt it was worthwhile. And I don't think Kendrick care if you black, white, blue, or green. If you rocking with the music, rock with it. Akademiks was just there to hate. Again, he got to play his position. So if you at the Kendrick show and you put some content out showing how you was hating on it, then it don't look like you was there just to take the show in. We burned through another lighter, people. Hold on, let me get that lighter. Oh. He doing his job. He got to play a good lapdog. Let's let him finish the job.
I'm gonna give in real life criticism, I saw them niggas on Twitter that be K-Bots. None of them in. It's all white girls. I swear. Look, I gotta look with me. Them niggas gotta be arguing on Twitter, them K-Bots not here.
Not here at all. They're broke. I've been telling y'all. Broke as shit. They're not in the suite. Not at all. Look, it's a bunch of Caucasian that listen to. They go to a Drake concert too. Look. Look. None of them K-bots is here. Bro, they was playing Katie like that game. You feel me? Congrats to K-Dot and SZA, though. You only can sell out a stadium if you got a little pop fans. But them K-bots you see that be like doing the weird shit, not here, bro. And we in Detroit, this is the blackest city. I'm popped out to the blackest city, nigga.
I'm gonna need this man to look up a map of Detroit. Because while yeah, it's black, it's also segregated. There's designated streets that anybody who rock in Detroit know. Once you cross that, you are in a whole, you can call it Detroit. It's not Detroit. Cops were smiling different out there. The stores that are open or closed are different out there. Like, come on, bro. He don't know the lay of the land. Let's go.
K-Bots did not show up. It was just white girls with their fathers. And girls that was heartbroken from their middle school drama. I thought everybody here was K-Bots. They're not. K-Bots at home tweet. Broke. Told you, dusty. Look at the demo. Look at the demo. Let me tell you, we love white people. We love pop fans. They're what make hip-hop go to another level, make you sell out of the stadium. That's good. Everybody got him. Beyonce got him. Travis Scott got him. Drake got him. K-Dot and SZA got him. You feel what I'm saying? But
Drake had him. Drake had him. Let's not forget that there's a canceled tour for arenas, not stadiums, arenas, smaller venues that went a tour that went uncompleted. He had them. Drake had them. Past tense. I feel like that's probably gonna get revealed in this Iceman massacre. It might be worse than Lil Wayne. Proceed, fat man.
the idea that K-Bots is supporting, hell no. Niggas, we're doing a demographic check. Ain't no way I'm arguing on Twitter with these niggas. It's not K-Bots game. Unfair.
Hey, or could it be you're not close enough to them? You're up high in your nice little suite. Then go closer, down closer to Brun now. That area where that's gonna make your heart beat the most. Out of fear, not because the show is exciting, but out of fear. Go down there, Akademiks. Like you said, section where it look like they be sea walking all day. Go in that section. Where it look like they throwing up bees till their fingers was numb. Go in that section. Just saying. He trying to create these little loopholes because he up high somewhere. Because most people ain't gonna that don't have that kind of money to just blow it. They trying to be in the building. They might not be looking for sweets. They just need a ticket. They trying to get in the building. Keep it 100. Come on, fat man.
Some of the crowd is weak, but some of them extra turn. What I like so far, Kendrick said, he's going fast. He ain't trying to do third verses. I
I went to miss him around. He was doing second verses. He's not doing second verses. He's doing shit quick. It's like he just running through hits or hits from the album, which high pace. Everybody's they're moving. Big guy. I'm gonna see what his BBL hitting for you. I'm gonna see what the BBL hitting for. I came in for different reasons. Big actors in the building. The biggest. Hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all what the BBL really hitting from. I know this song. Travis Bermuda. This one, she sound like a dying goat. Here we go. Travis on this, I think. Why we can't see the BBL?
Aspen Dental is on a mission to help people smile again. We take care of over 7 million.
I'm gonna give it a be with you, it's a weird crowd. It's like some songs they all the way know. Some songs they like, but maybe it's not a sing-along song. Like I thought this was gonna be Scissors crowd. This is like odd, right? Some songs like this song, I know it's not like a hype song, but like everybody chilling. It's like they're just watching. They just watching. It's not like a sing-along the whole time through. The whole thing gets a little bit slower throughout the whole performance type shit.
I don't heard enough. Homie's just a fucking hater. Homeboy a fucking hater, bro. It's alright. It's alright. I also want to look at something else. But that was from Chigs Smooth. You want to watch the rest of it. It wasn't too much left anyway, but I already had a run-in too. While we talking about this, I already had a run-in with Dave Free. I'm wondering if I want to see if more of that comes out. That's why I didn't use that particular video. But word is it was a little run-in. But I want to see if something come up worth reacting to where it's got some real information about what happened. I want to bring y'all attention to something else too. This comes from the Vegas Paradise, a channel I watch all the time. I'm a supporter of it. I love it. It's in my rotation every Friday. So if you got some Vegas plans, you want to take a Vegas trip, need somebody to help you book it, whatever. I'm not paid to say none of this dude. He just got a dope channel. But a situation popped off in Vegas, and it started all on YouTube. And this is the stuff I'll be warning about, because people be talking rather recklessly. I've noticed since I've been doing this YouTube thing, but you always end up finding out that they never come outside, or they got security, or how YouTube can be territorial. I mean, people really fight over YouTube subscribers. I mean, fight. This turned into a whole nother thing. I'll show y'all this video real quick. Like I said, it's from the Vegas Paradise. Let's give it a listen.
Apparently they had been beefing, and so that's what people kept telling me, but nobody could tell me what they was beefing about. So this is where I'm gonna ask those in the chat who are aware of everything. What was Manny and Finney beefing about? Can y'all tell me what they were beefing about? Because the one thing I noticed today was everybody was like, oh, they beefing. And I was like, what was they beefing about? And so the only thing I've seen was like one thing. that they was beefing about. But I went ahead and did my own research, because I tell y'all, people don't do research. They just take words and run with it. So I actually had to go and find out who Finney was. I never heard of him a day in my life. So I went and I had a couple videos sent to me. I actually went and found his YouTube channel. So when I went to his YouTube channel, I found his YouTube channel, saw he don't even make videos. He do a bunch of live streams. I went to the live streams and I immediately had a pause for concern. An immediate pause for concern. Now, let me stop right here and say, I don't believe nobody on the planet Earth deserves to lose their life unless it's for a legal self-defense matter. If you can legally prove self-defense on your end for your actions of taking somebody's life, I will respect that. Other than that, there is no other reason on the planet Earth that I personally feel somebody should lose their life. If you break in somebody's house and you lose your life, that's self-defense. If you attack somebody and you fail and they take you out, that's self-defense. So I'm all for self-defense. Everything else, nobody deserves to lose their life, okay? So let me preface that there before we continue further. Why was they beefing? Let me see if somebody can give me an answer. Copyright strike, copyright issues. It started with an altercation a year ago where Manny pepper sprayed Finney and his wife over some words that were exchanged, okay? Finney's whole channel was dedicated to gossiping. He was the TMZ of Manny's channel, dog. I don't agree with what Manny did, but you can only poke a bear so much. I'm going to that direction. That is exactly the direction that I'm finna go to. In case y'all.
So if you didn't understand, I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown. You can go check out their own little YouTube stuff if you want to check it out. It's basically one YouTuber over a course of what looks to be a year harassing and bullying or whatever another YouTuber. And allegedly, he had enough. And when the person who was doing the constant bullying, I believe it was a woman that was with him. I don't know if it's a spouse or not. I believe it is though. Once they were live, a homie that had enough pulled down on him during the live with the blicky, released his frustration. They are no longer here. I agree with everything he about to say. But I'll add this and then I'll let him finish his point of view. I deeply believe that this year has the temperament of the F around and find out energy, the play stupid game, win stupid prizes type of energy. It's no matter in what I look at, it's reflective of that. And this is no different. I say that to say this. Grown people play entirely too much. Everybody want to play. I've never seen grown people play this much. My grandfather never played. Just kind of handled business. Never played. Like even in my own personal life, right? I done got to the point where like I'm done with the just trying to go out my way to avoid BS. Now I'm like, fuck it. Let's go. I'd rather get it out the way. And I think a lot of people a lot of people in the world echo these same sentiments. Grown people play too much And we're going to see many occurrences throughout this year. Be it celebrities, be it everyday folk, where it's like, wow, why they spaz out like that? Or, wow, why did that happen? That's unfortunate. They had enough. Got tired of playing. I'm hoping everybody take away from this section of the video. It's time to stop playing. Like, for real. We, as grown people, we are playing more than the kids. Kids are serious than ever when they should just be kids. And the grown people acting like kids, playing too much. Let me finish his thoughts.
I was wondering why we here. That's exactly where I'm finna go. So I see I got 113 people in here. Shout out to y'all. If that's about to make y'all feel some type of way, y'all can go ahead and hit stage left. Because again, I don't think nobody deserved to lose their life. I don't even think this was a situation that serious where somebody should have lost their life at all. Are you serious? When I heard about it, I was like, this dumb as shit. I told y'all where I was raised. So when I hear beef, my brain process is different. Beef to me is street related. I'm like, okay, I can read Manny vibe. I've had feels on how Manny get down. Then I seen what he did. I'm like, well, you see what side of the cloth he cut from. So what happened on the other side? What would trigger this to happen? Because this is where you throw the unbiased outside. What the hell is a big ass YouTuber gonna just randomly shoot somebody in a live stream for? Have any of the people who was wondering what happened thought, you think this was random? No, it wasn't random. Not finna lose your life on camera for no random reason. Not justifying the action. I just said, let's think about it. So I'm like, why would he do this? Now, this is how I found out. And this is why I say timing is crazy. Last night before I went to sleep, I want to say, I think it was 12:18 p.m. Pacific time. I'm about to go to sleep. Somebody hit me on Instagram. I finished responding to the message right before I closed Instagram for the night. The other me, shout out my guy Mark. See, everybody got sources and plugs and all that other stuff. Mark is mine. I'm finna give him his flowers because I feel like I've been seeing everything else except for Mark, because he was the first person I seen post a clip last night before I went to sleep. Now, this where in my personal life, because I tell y'all I don't like to be personal with y'all. And this is the prime example why I tell y'all the internet is not the real world. The internet is a illusion place where people go for attention because they're in real life probably not nobody. The Vegas Paradise content creator side of me started to share this to my Instagram story. But then Tim came in and said, bro, that's not your business. That's not your problem. Let them deal with that because it ain't got nothing to do with you. The reason I'm talking about this today is because a lot of y'all been blown. It's hot news. Everybody been asking my opinion. So I can talk to y'all all at once. This is why we here. I want to talk about the matter at hand, okay? First off, like I said, my condolences to the family. They both got kids, from my understanding. From what I've understood, that Finney and Bubbly, that's the husband and wife. The YouTuber was Finney. His channel is Finney the Great. Finney the Legend. I'm sorry. From my understanding, I was told they had kids. If that's not accurate, y'all can let me know. But I know that Manny got a son. And there is no way in the world I cannot feel sorry for somebody losing their parents. So my condolences the most to the kids, to the family and the kids for sure. Now, when I started doing my research, because I was like, all right, in Durham, North Carolina, if somebody got beef with you, that means you said something, you disrespected their family, you put their life at stake, you threaten them. If there's some type of beef, then that means there's going to be some physical recourse because of something that happened. So I said, okay, let's go see why this beef.
We'll give it like another little, like 30 seconds, because he about to explain the whole little, how the beef came to be. And then after that, we'll chop it up and get up out of here.
Happen, because popping off on the strip during live is just, that's when you out of there. You don't care no more. You done lost your mind. You just don't care. So I go to this channel and I'm like, all I see in the thumbnails is SCF. I see Manny face literally going down the page. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this all this channel is about? Are we serious right now? So I go to click a live stream because, you know, I gotta hear it. Go through the live stream. talking shit. Okay, whatever. Not my business, not my place. I don't care. Go to another live stream. People talking, whoop, 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 you know, cracking jokes. Okay, cool. All right, right on. Go to another live stream. Now I'm starting to get disrespectful. I start hearing beer, you a beer. I'm like, oh my God, okay, that's where I'm from. That's disrespect, and that sounds like there's a personal problem. Now I saw, as somebody mentioned earlier in the chat, apparently last year, allegedly, because I don't have proof of this, Manny pepper sprayed one of them. I thought I seen they pepper sprayed Bubbly, then I saw he pepper sprayed them both. So where I come from, my question is, why didn't they squat? That should have been an immediate fight.
Boom.
Or if that happened to Bubbly and he wasn't around, that should have been on site. I know the Urban Dictionary, because, you know, people be talking about my lingo. Urban Dictionary, on site. That means when I see you, it is what it is.
Y'all tell me, man. Y'all tell me. How you feel about it? Like, you knew I had an issue with you because you kept coming at me and coming at me and coming at me. You coming at me. So a pepper spray, either you, your woman, or both of y'all. Okay. So the fact there's an issue is already established. I'm asking first off the same question he asked. How do we not fight then? Especially if it's a situation where either you spray, let's say you spray me and my woman, or my woman by herself. As a man, that alone, I gotta respectfully reach out and touch somebody, right? That's just man law. That's not optional. We don't get to opt out of that. That just come with it. Removing her, I still have a justifiable reason why we gotta chuck them. We gotta throw these things. We gotta throw them. Apparently that didn't happen. Then you fast forward to now, where you continue the same behavior that got you maced. You're continuing that same behavior, and in some cases turned it up. I'm not justifying the behavior. I'm not justifying what he did. Not cool. Gives kids without parents now. That's always effed up. Always effed up. That being said, let's be reasonable. How many times in your own personal life have you given people dead, more A? This it right here. Look, you put me in a situation where I'm not gonna have a choice but to reach out and touch somebody. So, and then what do we do after they did it again anyway? When we said, "Hey, I'm already," and they did it again. In our own personal life, I'm pretty sure most of us, and not all of us, if you're gonna keep it a bean, you know, you rearrange some things. Now, his reaction is very extreme. I have an issue with the reaction. I mean, the way he reacted, not that he did react like that. You know what I'm saying? Unaliving people, man, is never, his life was never in danger. You know what I'm saying? So his course of action is terrible. But, man, we also gotta not look past the antagonistic nature of the other party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like poking the bear, and all of a sudden the bear decides to jump out and be a bear. And it's like, oh no, I can't believe the bear. Like, no, don't let it. It was a bear. We had a lady around here. Quick story, and I'm gonna leave it alone. We're gonna wrap this up. It's a lady went to the zoo. I BS you not. She went to the local zoo. She did some weird whatever with the tiger. Was it a tiger? Yeah, it was a tiger. It was some kind of big cat. I'm assuming it was the tiger because it was on the other side of the zoo. Long story short, she is no longer with us. Come to find out that that tiger was really a tiger. You know what they did? They did a whole bunch of hemming and hawing. Should we put the tiger down? You gonna euthanize the tiger? Because the human was a jerk? The human chose not to even acknowledge the sign that other humans put in front of these animal exhibits, like, don't feed the animals. All this little extra. Just saying. But I mentioned this whole little thing to wrap these up, because the videos do go together, whether you believe it or not. Who does that sound like? Does that not mirror some of the things Akademiks does? Calling people out their name, coming at people sideways. He literally just went to Detroit and tried to dump on the whole city. I'm gonna show y'all what the city of Detroit looked like at night. Far from broke. It's real dollar. It's cats with real dollars who do big things. So I'm gonna do my part and pop up to Detroit this weekend. I'm gonna show you what Detroit looked like. The Detroit I know. But yeah, look. Akademiks says a lot of things, and he goes very far. And up to this point, there's been no recourse there, because typically he's attacking people who are either in no position to get to him, or the people who are in a position to get to him ain't trying to mess up their bag. Excuse me. Ooh, shoot. That's the reality of it. If celebrities knew there was a way of going about dealing with people who do the things that a lot of these little cowards do on this YouTube space, and they knew they can do whatever and not lose endorsements or record deals or roles in movies or whatever, they wouldn't say half the things they say. Because then there's you change up when there's consequences. You care. You're cautious when there's consequences. It's part of the reason I try to make sure especially going forward, I give y'all a glimpse of my everyday, where I really be at, where I kick it at. Because I think more and more it's going to start to become more important, especially on this YouTube space, for people to validate that you can't just be the nerd dude talking cash money, but he never leave home. Them days done. You gotta be outside in some capacity. I'm just gonna show y'all my capacity. I think it's gonna be dope. I ordered a new phone to record with, because this is my current phone. And then I just set up this phone to do some outside record, because this one has a crack on the lens of the camera or whatever, and had a free update sitting out there or whatever, so we ain't got it. But we about to get some this content thing about to get to cracking, and I'm gonna give y'all, I think I can offer something different than everybody else. But with that being said, because we already passed our 35, 40 minutes or whatever, appreciate y'all pulling the smoke with your boy, talk about this hip hop thing. Like, comment, subscribe, the usual, get down. But I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. Appreciate y'all coming in and smoke with your boy. And I'll get at y'all, man.